Hello, everybody. We're back here and we're going to do Division 1 now of the YRL. And it's race number 4 for the Division 1. We'll be at the Bristol International Speedway, 25 turn race. Last week's winner at Sonoma was the 2-car of Double D. He'll be a TV driver. And we'll see how many other TV drivers we'll have. Shuffle these up. Like I say, right now we got Double D as a TV driver. See who else we're going to have. Okay. See how many more we got. Roll the dice here. And we'll have 5 more TV drivers. First position will be the 24. Whoever qualifies 24th will be a TV driver. 43rd will be a TV driver. Shotgun to the field. 7th position will be a TV driver. 16th will be a TV driver. And our last TV driver will be 30th position. So only 1 car in the top group, 1 car in the middle group, and everybody else is in the back. Okay. Put these back in here. Reshuffle. We'll get our starting grid here for the Bristol race. And we'll shuffle the drivers up and see where they qualify at. Okay. Do a little shuffling here. Okay, put them in the hat here. Mix them around. Okay, first up is 34th. And that'll be the 97 of Sarah Reynolds. Be starting 34th. Okay, who's next? 31st. 31st will be the 55 of Paul Gavier. Next up is 39th. And that'll be the 88 of H. Huss. '32nd will be B.R. Wells in the 62. '19th will be the 23 of Glen B. '8th, starting 8th, will be the 9-car of Fast Eddie Chilton. Starting 38th, Be yours truly, starting in the back, the 21, Dwayne Martz. '17th will be the 68 of Candy. '29th will be last week's winner, the 2-car, Double D. '29th. '35th be Tim Tribe fan in the 26 car. '35th. '40th be Amish Elvis in the double ot car. 00 and 40th. Starting 10th be the 13 of D. Scott Harrod. Outside pole winner be Demos in the 17. Starting 26th G Puck in the 22 car. Starting 3rd be Troy Carter in the 55. Starting 16th be Michael P., Daytona winner. Starting 4th be Hammer Time in the 34. Starting 20th Keith Avalon in the 1 car. '42nd will be the 23 car of Alex. Starting ninth, Big Don in the 5. Our pole setter, see who's on the pole. Des Cortez in the 96. '41st, Bob B in the 69. Sixth is Steve R in the 25 car. '12th, MP Fox in the 12 car will start 12th. Lucky number 13 is Roger Ward in the 24 car. Starting 5th, Alan Shaw in the 11 car. Starting 7th, a TV driver will be Bobby Castellano in the 20 car. Be a TV driver. '25th, will be Dave Little in the 45 car. Starting 28th, Ken Castro in the 92 car. '30th, TV driver will be Chris Stratt Delaware in the 76 car. Be a TV driver. '43rd, another TV driver, shotgun to the field, is Rob in the 18 car. Well, Rob, the worst you can do is finish where you started, so that's a good one way of looking at it. And you're a TV driver. The only way is up. '27th is Jim Cutter in the 27th position. Well, Michael P in the 16th position was a TV driver. Forgot that. 27th is Jim Cutter in the 68 car. '15th be Keith White in the 17 car. '21st. Glenn P in the 4 car. '22nd. Clinton Parks in the 88. Starting 11th. Our champ in the 44 car, P-Jet. Starting 18th. Michael B in the 1 car. '14th. Last driver to make the middle group. Top group's all full. Everybody else after this be in the bottom group. 42 of Danny and Gray. Start 14th. Now everybody else will be in the bottom. 37th. Devin OG in the 28 car. '24th. Our last TV driver. Will be JB Gorman in the 79. 24th. '36th. Will be 19 of Fan-O-Matic. '23rd. Be Sean D. In the 33 car. Sean D should have started 33, but he's starting 23. And last spot should be the 33rd. And it's Darla. And the 14 car starting 33rd. All righty. Let's go down to the track. And we'll go over the starting grid here. Your pole winner in the 96 is Dez. Outside pole, 2 car, 17 of Demos. Starting 3rd in the 55 is Carter. Starting 4th in the 34 is Hammer Time. Starting 5th in the 11 is Shaw. Starting 6th in the 25 is Steve R. Starting 7th in the 20 car, Catalino. Starting 8th is Chilton in the 9 car. Starting 9th in the 5 car is Big Don. Starting 10th is Howard in the 13 car. Starting 11th is the champ P-Jet in the 44 car. Starting 12th in the 12 car is MP Fox. Starting 13th in the 24 car is Howard. Starting 14th in the 42 car is Danny and Gray. Starting 15th is the 17 of Keith White. Starting 16th in the 73 is Michael P. Starting 17th in the 68 is Candy. Starting 18th in the 1 is Michael B. Starting 19th. The 23 car is Glenn B. Starting 20th in the 1 car is Keith Avalon. Starting 21st in the 4 car is Glenn P. Starting 22nd in the 88 is Clinton Parks. Starting 23rd in the 33 is Sean D. Starting 24th in the 79 is Gorman. Starting 25th in the 45 is Little. Starting 26th in the 22 is G Puck. Starting 27th in the 68 is Jim Cutter. Starting 28th in the 92 car is Castro. Starting 29th, last week's winner in the 2 car, Double D. Starting 30th in the 76 is Delaware. Starting 31st in the 55 is Govier. Starting 32nd in the 62 is Wells. Starting 33rd in the 14 is Darla. Starting 34th in the 97 is Reynolds. Starting 35th in the 26 is Tribe Fan. Starting 36th in the 19 is Fan-O-Matic. Starting 37th in the 28 is Devin OG. Starting 38th in the 21 is Dwayne Martz myself. Starting 39th in the 88 is H. Hess. Starting 40th in the 00 is Amish Elvis. Starting 41st in the 69 is Bob B. Starting 42nd in the 23 is Alex Manifesto. And starting shotgun to the field in the 43rd spot in the 18 is Rob. Alrighty, race fans, let's go down to Bristol, Tennessee. Get this race started. "25 turns here at the Bristol track. And we'll start off with a middle group of 6 as Dez takes us to the green. That'll be Reflex. In the middle, Glenn B's up. A 4, not going to get it. Michael B with a shot to move up. A 1-5-1, not going to happen. Michael P with a shot. A 3-3-5. It's going to get hammer time, go from 16th up to 4th. Here at Bristol, Keith White with a shot to move up. Gets a 6 note. Roger Ward gets a 6 no. Michael P. Fox gets a 3-2-2. Troy with the reflex holds him off. Here comes the champ in the 44. Gets a 6 nope. D. Scott Howard with a shot. Gets a 3-2-2. Again, Troy holds him off with that reflex. And that's it for turn 1. Here at Bristol. Turn 2 will be a pedal to the metal. Pedal to the metal here in turn 2. And it will be the 21st. Glenn P will start the pedal to the metal. Ken Parks follow him along here. Yes, he does. Sean D, does he follow him? Yes, he does. J.B. Gorman. Yes, he does. Dave Little. Yes, he does. G-Puck. No, it stops there at Little. We got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-man train going after Keith. They get him. Going up to the middle group. Going after Michael B. Gets him. Glenn B. Now going after Michael B. Gets him. Going after Candy. Gets her. Going after Hammer Time. Gets him. This train is moving. Going after Keith. Gets him. Going after Danny and Gray. Stops there at Keith. Train picks up 6 positions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, 6 positions the train picks up. Glenn P up to 15th. Park 16th. Sean D 17th. Gorman 18th. And Little up to 19th. They all make it into the middle group. Keith goes from 15th back to 20th. That's turn 2. Turn number 3 here at Bristol. And we got middle group of 5 at Skill. Dave Little just moved up to the middle group. See if he can move up to the top group. With a 4 not happening. Parks with Skill. Gets a 2-2-6. Catalano holds him off. He has Skill. Danny and Gray just moved up here. Gets a 3 and a 1, no, not moving up. Roger Ward gets a 5, not going nowhere. P-Jet in the 44 gets a 6, not going nowhere. Howard gets a 2 and a 1, not going nowhere. Big Don, a 5, not going nowhere. And that's it for turn 3. We got a top group with trouble in the top group. We got trouble. Let's see what happens here. Dez needs an 8 to avoid it. We got a +1 to the repair here at Bristol. So Dez makes it through. Demos needs a 5. He makes it through. Carter needs an 8. He makes it through. Michael P needs a 5. He makes it through. Sean needs an 8. Alan Shaw needs an 8, makes it through. Steve R needed a 6, gets it. And Catalino needs a 6 and gets it. They all make it through. So everybody avoids the wreck with some good driving there on the turn 4. And it's a middle group of 10. Trouble in the middle group. They're trying to wreck here at Bristol. Chilton in the 9 car needs an 8. Doesn't get it. Big Don needs an 8. He gets it. Howard needs a 10. Gets it. P-Jet needs a 7. Doesn't get it. P-Jet's involved in the wreck. Fox needed a 7. Doesn't get it. There's 3 cars involved in the wreck. Ward needs a 6. Gets it. Danny and Gray needs a 6. Gets it. Glenn P needs a 7. Gets it. Parks needs an 8. Gets it. Sean D needs a 7. Doesn't get it. Gorman needs a 5. Doesn't get it. Little 4. Doesn't get it. How many is that? That's 6. So we will go to the middle group. We got the big one here. We go to the bottom group. Keith White needs a 7. Gets it. Hammer Time needs a 6. Doesn't get it. Candy needs a 7. Gets it. Michael B needs a 6. Gets it. Glenn B needs a 7. Doesn't get it. Keith Avalon needs a 6. Gets it. G-Puck needs a 4. Doesn't get it. Cutter needs an 8. Gets it. Ken needs an 8. Gets it. Double D needs an 8. Gets it. Delaware needs an 8. Gets it. Paul needs a 7. Doesn't get it. BR needs a 5. Doesn't get it. Darla needs an 8. Doesn't get it. Sarah Reynolds needs an 8. Doesn't get it. Tri-Fan needs a 7. Doesn't get it. Phantomatic needs an 8. Doesn't get it. Massive wreck here at Bristol early in the race. Devin OG needs a 5. Doesn't get it. Yours truly needs a 9. Doesn't get it. Hess needs a 6. Doesn't get it. What a wreck. Elvis needs an 8. Gets it. Bob B needs a 7. Gets it. Alex needs a 6. Doesn't get it. Rob needs a 7. Doesn't get it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 cars involved in this wreck here on turn 5. Okay. The only good part is it is early in the race. Need a 9 to stay in it. Rob's up first. Stays in it. Alex needs a 9. Gets it. Hess needs a 9. Doesn't get it. 88. H. Hess, first car out of the race because of this huge wreck here at Bristol. Next up is myself. I need a 9. Gets it. Next up is Devin OG. Doesn't get it to 28. We'll finish 42nd. Devin OG, second car out of the race because of this huge wreck. Phantomatic makes it. Able to fix the car. Tri-Fan able to fix the car. Sarah Reynolds able to fix her car. Darla able to fix the car. BR able to fix his car. Paul, no, unable to fix the 55. He'll finish 41st. Paul Govier, third car out of the race. Hey, P-Jet. G-Puck, able to repair the car. Glenn B, able to repair the car. Hammer Time, able to repair the car. Dave Little, able to repair the car. Gorman, yes, able to fix the car. Sean D, yes, fixes the car up. Michael P, able to fix the car. P-Jet, not able to fix the car. First bad race for the champ. He'll finish 40th. P-Jet, sorry about that, bud. Finishes 40th. Last one, Chilton, able to fix his car. $39 cars running here after the big wreck. 4 cars unable to repair. And that'll take us to turn 8, and we'll do the pit stops here at turn 8. It'll be a bottom group. 2 and 4 switch spots. Okay. Bottom group. See if anybody back here can get some chips. First up is Double D, needs a 4. Gets it. Chilton needs a 4. Doesn't get it. Elvis needs a 4. Doesn't get it. Bob needs a 6. Gets it. Chris Strat needs a 5. Does get it. Good job there. MP Fox needs a 5. Doesn't get it. Sean D needs a 5. Gets it. Crews are coming through. These cars all was beat up. Not only are they coming through, they're coming through with fast pit stops now. Dave Little needs an 8. Gets it. Next up is Hammer Time. Needs a 6. Gets it. Look at all these chips in the back here. Glenn B needed a 5. Didn't get it. G-Puck with an 8. Doesn't get it. BR with a 7. Doesn't get it. Darla with a 4. Doesn't get it. Sarah with a 4. Gets it. Tim Tribe fan needs a 5. Doesn't get it. Phantomatic needs a 4. Gets it. Yours truly needs a 3. Doesn't get it. Alex needs a 6. Doesn't get it. Rob needs a 5. Doesn't get it. Good many chips there in this back group. Nine drivers with fast pit stops back here. See if anybody can get Dez out of the pits here. 3 and a 2. Michael P takes the lead. First lead change of the race here on turn 8. Michael P trying to be our first 2-time winner. Yeah, exactly, P-Jet. Yeah, that's your first bad race, though. Not bad. Yeah. All right, turn 9. And we got a pedal to the metal on turn 9. And it'll be the 24th car. That's Gorman. See if anybody joins him. No, it'll be a one-man train going after Sean D. Gets him. Going after Chris. Gets him. Going after Candy. No, Bob B, rather. Gets him. Going after Double D. Man, JB's flying. Gets him. Going after Ken Castro. Gets him. Going after Jim Cutter. Gets him. Going after Keith Avalon. Stops there. Passes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cars. JB Gorman moves from 24th up to 18th there. Turn 9. One-man train. Nobody wanted to join him. Here we go. Turn 10. Another pedal to the metal. And this time it's the 20th place car, Ken Castro. See if Double D can join him. Ken trying to get back up there past JB. Double D joins him. Bob B doesn't join him. A 2-man train going after Jim Cutter. Doesn't get him. is able to hold that car, make it wide and handsome. High, wide, and handsome. Turn 11. We got Control in the top group. Control in the top group. Catalina going after Michael P. Takes a 4, 5, or 6 to beat him. A 3 and a 5. He gets him. Moves from 7th up to 1st here on turn 11. In the 20 car. Catalina. Okay. Troy Carter going for the lead. Takes a 4, 5, or 6 to get him. A 3 and a 2. No. Dez trying to regain the lead. A 1 and a 2. No. Alan Shaw going for the lead. A 5. No. And that's it for that turn. Turn 12. And we got another pedal to the metal. Pedal to the metal. Almost halfway through the race. This time it's the 16 car. It'll be Michael B. starting the train. Let's see if Keith joins him. Yes, he does. Next up is JB. He joins again. Jim Cutter doesn't. We got a 3-man train going after Danny and Gray. Gets him. Roger Ward's up next. Gets him. Parks next. Gets him. Glenn P. stops there. They pick up 3 spots though. Michael goes from 16th up to 13th. Keith up to 14th. And JB up to 15th. Cross flags are out halfway through the race. Here we go, turn 13. We got a top group of Trouble in the top group. Last time they was all able to avoid it. Let's see what happens this time. Takes a 6 for the 20 car to make it through. He does. A 5 for Demos. He makes it through. An 8 for Shaw. He makes it through. An 8 for Dez. He makes it through. An 8 for Carter. He barely makes it through. A 6 for Steve R. Doesn't make it through. Michael P needs a 5. Barely makes it through. 1 car involved in this wreck. Brings out a caution. See if he's able to fix it and keep going, or is he out of the race here? We had the big one back on turn 2. Took 4 cars out of the race. It's the only cars that's dropped out is because of that accident. Or middle section of the race, it'll take 7 to stay in the race. He gets it. He's able to keep the car running. Takes us to turn 15 rather. Turn 15 at Bristol. And another pedal to the metal. Pedal to the metal. And it'll be the 22nd place car. Chris Stratt be up. See if anybody joins him. First up is Sean D. Yes, he joins in. Dave Little. No, 2-man team going after Bob B. Gets him. Going after Double D. Gets him. Going after Ken. Doesn't get him. Stops there. Can't make it up to the middle group. They pick up 2 spots though. Get past Double D and Bob B. Turn 16 now. We got a top group of Star. See how many stars are in the top group. Dez is trying to regain the lead. Pole sitter. Gets a 3 and a 5. He gets the lead from Bob. Des back in the lead here on turn 16. See who else is a star. Devin Demos is a star. Demos gets him. 17 car gets the lead here on turn 16. David Demos with the lead. Okay, that takes us to the pit stops here. Last pit stops for the race. And this time it'll be the middle group. And it'll be 6 and 4 switching. Okay, and here we go. So you can get some chips here in the middle group. First up is Howard with a 3. Doesn't get it. White with a 5. Doesn't get it. Candy with a 5. Doesn't get it. Glenn P with a 6. Gets it. Michael B with a 6. Doesn't get it. Keith with a 6. Gets it. Jim Cutter with a 4. Doesn't get it. Castro with a 4. Doesn't get it. Ward with a 6. Doesn't get it. Danny and Gray with a 6. Doesn't get it. JB with a 7. Gets it. Has 2 chips. He's looking strong here. JB is. And Parks with a 4. Gets it. Alrighty, turn 18. Got a middle group of TV. That's JB with 2 chips. A 225 gets him without using the chip. JB's looking good in the top group with 2 chips. And third spot. Turn 19. We got a top group of Smart. Michael P. Smart. See if he can move and get the lead here. A 4, no. Big Don Smart. Takes a 3, 4, 5 to beat him. 3, 6, wrong 6. So JB is going to get the lead. He is Smart and 2 chips. A 2-2 needs to use one of his chips to get the lead. JB Gorman in the lead with a chip here on turn 19. 79 car. And that'll do it for that turn. Turn 20. 6 turns to go. We got a top group of Smart again. Michael P's trying for it. Takes a 4, 5, or 6 to get him, plus a chip he has. 5 and a 5, no. Big Don trying to get the lead. 5 and a 5, no. And that's it for turn 20. 50 miles to go, 5 turns. Top group again of 4. We got trouble in the top group. JB does have a chip here in case he needs it. takes a 5. He's going to have to use his chip. Dez with an 8. Makes it through. Demos with a 5. Doesn't. He's involved in the wreck. Next up is Catalino. Makes it through. Big Don needs an 8. Doesn't get it. He's involved in the wreck. Michael P with a 5. Doesn't make it through. We got the big one again. Going to the middle group. Carter with an 8. Doesn't make it through. Darn. Got some chips back here, so there she make it through. Needs a 7, Glenn P. Needs to use his chip. Keith Avalon needs a 6. Makes it through. Without using his chip. Alan Shaw needs an 8. Makes it through. Parks needs an 8. Makes it through without using his chip. Howard with a 10. Doesn't make it through on an 11. My, Howard is snake bitten in that 13. Keith White with a 7. Makes it through. Candy with a 7. Makes it through. Michael B with a 6. Doesn't make it through. Jim Cutter with an 8. Doesn't make it through. Castro with an 8. Doesn't make it through. Howard with a 6. Makes it through. And Danny and Gray with a 6. Doesn't make it through. How many? That's 5 in that group. Should be a total of 8. And we won't go to the back group then. Because you got 1, 2, 3. And there's 4 cars in the top group. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we won't go to the bottom group. So everybody moves up with the caution. Chris goes to 11th. Sean D up to 12th. Double D up to 13th. Hammer Time up to 14th. Little up to 15th. Bob B 16th. Sarah 17th. Phantom Manic 18th. Freddie Chilton moves up to 19th. They all make it up to the middle group. Elvis is 20th. Whoa. I just knocked all these cars out. Glenn B 22nd. G Puck up to 23rd. VR up to 24th. Darla 25th. Tim 26th. Yours truly 27th. Alex 28th. Rob 29th. And Steve R be 30th. And we are in the last third of the race. So it'll take a 5 for him to repair the car. First up is Danny and Gray. Doesn't. He'll finish 39th in the 42 car. Next up is Ken Castro. He doesn't fix his car. He'll finish 38th. Next up is Michael B. Doesn't make it. Unable to fix his car. Michael B finishes 37th. Next up is D. Scott Howard. Unable to fix his car. When he failed to escape, you knew his car had to be messed up with that 10 escape rating. He'll finish 36th. Troy Carter makes it through. Able to fix his car. Michael P, Daytona winner, unable to fix his car. He'll finish 35th. Big Don doesn't fix his car. He'll finish 34th in the 5 car. And last one is David Demos. unable to fix his car. He'll finish 33rd in the 17 car. Takes us to turn 24. 2 turns to go. 2 turns to go here at Bristol. And we got a pedal to the metal. And it'll be the 33rd car. And there is no 33rd car, so we won't have a pedal to the metal. White flag's out. White flag. Last turn. Top group. We'll use heat on the final 4 turns, it says. So heat in the top group. See what we got here. Got some chips. And Clinton Parks has a chip and has heat. It's looking good. JB had to use that chip in order to avoid the wreck. Here comes Parks. Needs a 3, 4, 5, or 6 not to use the chip. A 3 and a 6 gets the lead without using the chip. It looks like Clinton Parks is looking pretty here on the final turn. Turn 25. With that chip. Who else has heat? Alan Shaw. Can't pass him, but can he get rid of the chip for the rest of them? A 5, nope. Keith does not have heat, but has the chip. Glenn P has heat. 3 and a 6 makes him burn this chip. Our pole setter is the last one with the shot. Dez, can he win from the pole? Again, it takes a 4, 5, or 6 to get him. A 3 and a 6. Yep, Dez comes through. What a great last lap pass by Dez to win the race here. Had some big wrecks, and our pole winner wins the race on a final lap pass. Dez in the 96 car wins the race. Alrighty, 96. Dez wins. The 88 of Parks finishes second on that last lap pass. 20 car Catalino finishes third. The 4 car of Glenn P finishes fourth. The 1 car of Avalon finishes fifth. The 11 car of Shaw finishes sixth. 79 car of Gorman with those 2 chips. I thought he had a great shot at winning this race, but the accident, having to burn that chip to avoid it, cost him the race. Finishes 7th. Keith White finishes 8th. In the 17 car. 68 of Candy finishes 9th. 24 of Ward finishes 10th. Chris Stratton of 76. He'll finish 11th. Sean D in the 33 finishes 12th. Last week's winner finishes lucky number 13 in the 2 car Double D. Finishing 14th in the 34 is Hammer Time. Finishing 15th in the 45 is Little. Finishing 16th in the 69 is Bob B. Finishing 17th in the 97 is Sarah Reynolds. Finishing 18th in the 19 car is Fan-O-Matic. The 9 car Chilton finishes 19th. And 20th in the double odd is Amish Elvis. 21st in the 12 car is MP Fox. 22nd in the 23 car is Glenn B. Finishing 23rd in the 22 car is G-Puck. Finishing 24th in the 62 car is BR Wells. Finishing 25th in the 14 car is Darla. Finishing 26th in the 26 car is Tim Traub Fan. Finishing 21st in the 21 car, Dwayne March, yours truly. Finishing 28th in the 23 car is Alex. Finishing 29th in the 18 car is Rob. Finishing 30th in the 25 car is Steve R. And last car running, finishing 31st, is Troy Carter. Alrighty, y'all have a good evening. Talk to you later. I'll get off of here and get these results sent to PJet and update the standing so he can put it on the website. Like I say, y'all have a good evening. Talk to y'all next time.